Welcome, friends and future friends. I'm Andy, here with Heather.
Hello.
And first of all, I just want to say thank you for giving this podcast a shot. We know you make a choice every time you settle in to stream something, and we know there's a lot of content out there. Anyone with a computer and a microphone can start a podcast. So even if you limited your search to fundraising podcasts, you discover a wide selection. So what does our little corner of the podverse look like? We're dialed into individual, ministry-related fundraising. We don't spend a lot of time talking about organizational or secular nonprofit funding. Those are both helpful topics. They're just not where our heartbeat is.
Yeah, that's right. For us, ministry fundraising is the overflow of a deep sense of purpose. And it's not about the money. We look past formulas and explore both the nuance and the big picture of the fundraising journey. It's not about tips, tricks, or clever phrasing. It's about being grounded.
Okay, so what do we mean by grounded?
I'm glad you asked. We mean well-balanced, sensible, reasonable, and aware of the fact that at the end of the day, there's only so much you can do. We use the word partnership in the podcast often for a reason. You have a job to do, but ultimately, the buck doesn't stop with you. The Holy Spirit is at work in you and in your network. He has a design and intent behind the trajectory of your journey and behind every conversation that you have. Don't discount the significant role that His glory plays in your process.
Technically, this is season 2 of the podcast, but the first episodes are tied directly to a curriculum called Provisio Fundraising. Provisio keeps the engine running, so to speak. Yes, Heather and I both have other jobs and responsibilities. But man, we love digging into this topic, and we have been so blessed by the special guests who have joined us this year. We're excited to have Josh Lindstrom help us kick off the show. Josh is the head pastor of Woodman Valley Chapel in Colorado Springs. He agreed to help us tackle one of the most challenging and frequent topics that come up when discussing fundraising and just missions in general. How do I know that I'm really called to this?
So, if you're in any stage of a personal fundraising journey, well-seasoned, just getting started, or still just weighing the plunge, we hope you'll find something meaningful and helpful here, and that over the course of the season, we earn your time in your ears.
Each episode focuses on an aspect of real life as a support seeker. We hold space for both practice and theory. Another subtitle we tossed around in the early stages was, "It's not about the money, fundraising as formation." I once had a client who reflected, "I think every believer should fundraise at some point in their lives." It's a powerful sentiment. I think she was experiencing the refining force of trying to succeed at something that she, again, ultimately had very little control over. Fundraising sharpens dependence and trust and the necessary ability to strive for something you believe in, while in the end surrendering the outcome to the Holy Spirit. It's a joy-filled crucible that prepares you for what lies ahead, wherever the mission field is. So, join us as we explore the truth that, while the funding is essential,
It's not about the money.